Welcome to my 10,000 square foot vegetable garden. I've been gardening for almost 18 years now. I started off with 4 raised beds. There were 4 by 4s, and I did square foot planting at the time. And after almost 18 years, I have over 136 raised beds now, 2 40-foot long ones and then another 110-foot one. I also have an orchard and a berry cage where I do strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And I just added grapes this year. But this is my sanctuary. I love being in my garden. I love to have my hands in the soil, and I like to grow food. Well, hi everyone, welcome back. You're watching My Savage Homestead. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Doris, and you're watching My Savage Homestead. I am from South Central Texas, and I grow about 70% of my own food. And I like to bake from scratch my meals and my desserts. So come along with me, and I'll be sharing some recipes with you. We're going to make a chicken pesto over noodles tonight. Nothing is fresher than picking your own basil and your tomatoes out of your own garden. Pick it, bring it to the sink, in the skillet it goes. You can't get any better than that. Okay, for the chicken pesto, you're going to need chopped garlic, Parmesan cheese, olive oil, walnuts, salt, pasta noodles, 1 large chicken breast or 2 small chicken breasts, basil, and cherry tomatoes. I'm going to measure out 2 cups of basil, and then I'm going to wash it in the sink, but you need 2 cups of fresh basil. And of course, I am watching my YouTube channels while I'm at the counter taking care of the herbs. I do this all the time. I just stand there and watch videos. It makes the time go faster when you're just standing there doing stuff like this. And it's getting close to harvest time, and I'm going to be doing a lot of harvesting. I already did cucumbers and carrots and onions and herbs. I've got a lot of stuff coming in, so I need to keep on it. And I'm going to be at the sink a long time, so the YouTube videos helps distract me at this time of the year. So you're going to measure out 1/3 cup of walnuts, and you're going to toast it in a non-oiled pan for about 4 to 7 minutes, making sure that you don't burn it. You keep stirring it, but between 4 to 7 minutes you want to get them just a little browner than they originally started as. I like to have everything ready to go when I'm blending things together in the blender. I am getting my olive oil and my Parmesan cheese ready to go. That way when my walnuts are off the stove, I can just dump the walnuts, the basil, the salt, the oil, and the Parmesan cheese in at once. Just makes it easier if you have everything close by. So my walnuts took 4 minutes to toast, and then I already measured out and washed my 2 cups of fresh basil. So we're going to go ahead and drop that in. And then, as you can see, I've got my garlic here on the side. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump in 4 tablespoons of chopped garlic. Add my Parmesan cheese into it. About a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and then we're going to add the oil as soon as we blend up all of these ingredients together. The oil comes in last. I wish you could smell the fresh basil. It's just wonderful. It just fills the room. And I've got 1 large chicken breast that I'm going to cut up into cubes. But if you don't have a chicken breast that is big as this, then I would use 2 of the small breast. Now you can cut it up into strips or you can cut it up into cubes, and I decided today I'm just going to do cubes. Now you're going to cook your chicken, not thoroughly. You're going to cook it till it's about 2/3 of the way done, because you're going to move that chicken to the side of the pan, and then you're going to add your tomatoes. You're going to roast your tomatoes in the same pan as your chicken. Now if you like salt, this is the time to salt your chicken. I like salt, my husband doesn't, but I go lightly on the salt, and then I just add mine at the dinner table. Now I'm going to dice up my cherry tomatoes. I like to do mine in halves. And I have about a dozen. I think a dozen is perfect for 2 people in this pesto dish. But you can add as many tomatoes as you want. Now I moved my chicken to the side and added my tomatoes. I actually pulled the pan off of the fire on that one side where my chicken is not directly on a flame. I have a gas stove, so it will continue to cook even though I had moved it to the side. So I just sidestepped the pan off of the flame so that the tomatoes can concentrate on the heat and get cooked while I'm waiting for my pasta to finish cooking in the pot right there. Now I don't think I need to tell you how to cook pasta, but you can gauge how much you need for your family. I just needed a fistful because it's just my husband and I, and that's enough for us. And I'm guilty here. Who doesn't like to sneak food as they're cooking? I do. I do it all the time. Just my husband never catches me. Now you want your tomatoes to be cooked, but you don't want to mush. There's a fine line from that. So once you start seeing it soften up, take it off the stove. Drain your noodles, and then go ahead and add your pesto to your pasta. It's that simple. This is such an easy dish, quick to make, and it's very tasty. And just add your pesto coated noodles to your chicken and your tomatoes in the pan and just stir it up. You don't have to have a lot of pesto on your chicken and noodles, but if you do and if you have any remaining in the blender, go ahead and add it at this time. But I felt that that was enough for my husband and I. We didn't need to add any more pesto to the pasta. Try saying that twice. And then go ahead and sprinkle some additional Parmesan cheese on top. And you're done. That's it. Your dish is done. You're ready to eat. Very quick, about 15 minutes. That was it. You have a good, hearty meal for your family. And there you have it, guys. Chicken pesto. Enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good night. Please help me make my channel grow. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.